All right, race 1, Bandit, you can start heading out. Just got Mike and James for this one. And we'll get drivers from race 6, second heat of Slash, out to Marshall. Be David, Charles, Robert, Arlen, get 2 of you.
Mike Kraft Jr. James Chestnut.
All right, just waiting on another Marshall. We'll be ready to go. All right. Drivers ready, Marshall's ready. Sort yourselves out and roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Off and underway, race number 1. Got just Mike and James here in the Bandit class tonight. They'll have 3 laps in when they cross the line here. James up front with a 20.7 top 3. And Mike Kraft Jr. with a 21.4. James's fast lap is 6.83 so far, and Mike with a 6.92. But Mike now 6.83, going to reset hot lap of the race by 7 thousandths. But now James taking back the hot lap with a 6.79. But what really matters is your top 3 in a row. So James with a 20.65 now, and Mike down to a 20.73. So they're real close on their top 3 laps, only 700ths apart. Oh, and they get together, they keep going again. All right, that's time. Keep going, keep going.
Mike Kraft Jr. done. All drivers
All right, you guys are both done. James taking
James
that with a 20.65, and Mike with a 20.73. 13.5 sprint. You guys are up next. Brian, Michael, Chris, Neil, Aaron, and Tom start heading out. Get drivers from the last one back out to Marshall, please.
Brian Erb. Tom Stivers. Neil Houghton. Michael L. Aaron Kennedy. Chris Hall. One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All
15
right.
seconds to the start of
Drivers
the
ready,
race.
marshals ready. Sort yourselves out on the tone. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Bring it back around. Sorry, guys. It's been a while. All right. Roll them off. There you go. Go, go, go. Sort yourselves out. Just going for your best 3 in a row. Watch turn 4. That's clear. Give you a few laps. We'll start looking at your times. All right, so far got Brian Erb up front on 18.38 for his top 3 in a row. Michael at 18.9, Tom at 19.1, Chris at 19.3, Neil at 19.4, and Aaron at 20 flat. Brian in that number 5 car, yellow wheels coming down the back straightaway. Watch 3 and 4 go high. That's clear. 30 seconds left to go in this one. Brian up front. He has hot lap of the race is 6-0. Michael is 6'2", Neil is 6'1", Tom is 6'2", Chris is 6'1", and Aaron is 6'2". And about 10 seconds to go. That's time. Keep going.
Tom Stivers done. Chris Hall done.
Tom and
Neil
Chris are
Bowden
done.
Brian Erb done.
All
Aaron
right,
Kennedy
everybody
done.
is done. That's a
All
race.
drivers are finished.
Brian taking that
Michael
one with
Bell
his
done.
top 3 of 18.36. Neil 18.7, Michael at 18.9, Chris at 19.0, Tom 19.1, and Aaron 20 flat. Race 3, street stock. Start getting checked in. This is James, Mike Kraft Jr., Brandon, Charles, David, Arlen, Scott, and Robert. We'll get 2 from that last race back out to corner marshal.
Brandon Shrout. Mike Kraft Jr. Robert Summers. Arlen Simon. David Johnson. Scott Simon. James Chestnut. One minute to the start of the race. Charles Jones. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I've got everybody checked in. Let's line them up on the front. Again, separate yourselves out. You got a minute 30 to get your best 3 laps in a row. So go ahead and roll them off.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Loop is hot. Watch on the front, on the front. Clear. Watch 3 and 4. Oh, watch it on the back. Few cars getting together there. But right now we got Mike Kraft Jr. up front on a 20.4 top 3. Robert a 21.4, Brandon a 21.49, Scott a 21.6, James 21.9, David a 24.5, Charles 25.9, and Arlen 26.5. Still got about 35 seconds to get your best 3 in a row. Watch coming out of 2, high out of 2. That's clear. Scott and Arlen got some new bodies for the season. I'm going to have to relearn which one is which. That's time. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. David,
Charles
keep going.
Jones done. James Chestnut done. Robert Summers done. Scott Simon done.
All right.
Brandon Shroud
Everybody's
done.
finished. Mike Kraft Jr. going to take
done.
that heat with a 20.4 for his
All
top 3. Robert a 21.0, Scott a 21.1, Brandon 21.1, James 21.9, Charles 22.5, Arlen 23.5, and David 23.9. Race 4 open sprint. Start heading out. Chris, Neil, Michael, and Brian. Start checking in. Yeah, so half of you guys are going to be late models. Half of them are sprints. And we'll just get 2 from that last one back out to Marshall.
Brian Erb.
What'd you say?
Michael L. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Chris Hall. Neil Hoden.
I probably need to get lights on here soon. All right. Got you guys checked in. I'll stop him next time by. All right, sort yourselves out and roll them off. Loop is hot. Got a minute 30 to run your your best 3 laps in a row. All right, 30 seconds down. Got a minute left to go. Michael L. out front with a 20.9 top 3. Chris Hall, 21.4. Brian Erb 21.8 and Neil Houghton 23.5. Just over halfway in. Right now, Brian with the hot lap, but Michael with the better top 3 in a row. We'll see if Brian can put 3 better ones together now. And he does. Down to a 19.0, going to put him up front. Michael with his best lap is 6.20. And Brian down to 18.6 now. That is time. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop quite yet. Keep going.
Brian Erb done.
And Brian there putting his best 2 laps in at the end. Getting him down to 18.3 top 3. Michael with an 18.9, Chris 8.21.3, and Neil 22.3. Yeah, and Brian finished out with a 6.0 fast lap. Race 5, first heat of Slash. Got Bob, Chris, Tyler, James, and Mike Jr. in this one. So start getting them checked in. We'll get 2 from the last race back out to Marshall.
Bob Portwood. One minute to the start of the race. James Chestnut. Tyler Baker. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Kraft Jr. Chris Chestnut.
All right, you can go ahead and stop him this time by. Line him up on the front. All right. You can go ahead and sort yourselves out and roll them off. Got a minute 30 to get your best 3 in a row. Loop is hot. Everybody got 3 laps in. James Chestnut up front, 20.2, top 3. Mike Jr. 20.7, Tyler 21.8, Chris also 21.87, Bob at 22.2. About halfway in. Six for Mike Jr. that time by. Hot lap of the race. And follows it up with a 6.5. So that's going to put his top 3 down to a 20.1. Taking over the top. Now James in the 2 spot with a 20.2. Tyler 21-5, Chris 21-8, and Bob 22-2. Ten seconds to go. That's time. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling.
Chris Chestnut done.
Done when he
Chestnut
cross here.
done. Mike Kraft Jr. done. Tyler Baker done. All drivers are finished. Bob Portwood done.
All right, Mike Jr. taking that one. 19-8, top three. James 20.2, Bob 21-4, Tyler 21-5, and Chris a 21-8. Race 6, second heat of slash. Start getting him checked in. Get 2 from that last one. Back out to Marshall.
David Johnson.
Yep.
Arlen Simon. Robert Summers. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. And just waiting on a check from Charles
30 seconds
Jones.
to the start of the race.
I think he was going to race somebody slash. There he is.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Charles Jones.
All right. Got drivers, got marshals, so you can sort yourselves out and roll them off. Top 3 in a row to beat is a 19-8 from Mike Jr. Go, go, go. Loop is hot. .30 seconds down, 1 minute left to go. Watch it on the back. Low on the back straight, low on the back. Again, just got to get 3 good laps in a row. That's all that matters right now. So right now, David Johnson, hot lap of the race, is 7-0. But Robert with the best 3 in a row, going to put him up front, a 21-6. Arlen 21-7. Charles a 23-9. And David 25-5. .69 for Robert last time by. That's hot lap of the race so far. Only one of these guys to get below 7-second lap time in the blue and white. And actually that time by was a 6.89, putting his top 3 consecutive down to a 20.7. And that's time on the clock, but keep going. You're not done yet. Keep going.
Robert Summers done.
You'll be done next time you cross.
Arlen Simon done. Charles Jones done. All drivers are finished. David Johnson done.
All right, so Robert going to take that one, 20.7. Arlen 21-3, David 21-9, and Charles 22-5. That's it for your seeding round. We'll get some track work done and be going hopefully by 8 o'clock. All right, heats are posted. Just got to water the track, and we'll be ready to go. We'll go at 8 o'clock for our heat races. Once again, go ahead and make sure you know what race you're in. If you're in slash, you could have moved from one heat to the other, so just go ahead and check it out.